Cause like honestly, when you're like really overweight, there's like little things like it's like sitting on this kind of like a plastic chair. Honestly, I'd be worried I'd break it or
I am worried I'll break it.
yeah, like stuff like that. Like looking for clothes,
Yeah.
like going shopping. Like I, cause like in my mind, like I feel like clothes won't fit me. Like I'll look at a pair of pants and like. Cause like even though I lost the weight,
Like today, yeah.
Like-
Like today when you're going shopping.
yeah, like right now, if I went to a store and I saw like size 34 pants, like I'm a size 34. I'm a size 34, and if I'd be like, I can't fit into that. 'Cause
Okay.
hard
And we're
press.
back.
We never left.
We never left.
never
This is part 3-ish. So we forgot to ask Jerry 2 questions, is it?
Yeah, just a couple of
Yeah,
questions.
just a couple of
like
questions.
a follow-up, good
Because we
follow-up
feel like
questions.
it adds value to this.
No,
And because
definitely.
Jerry wills.
Because we're nosy and we want to know
Yeah.
more.
So first off, what was your, like, I noticed that you write your workouts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You're
Tell
like
us a little-
Mr. Notebook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well,
It's not a small notebook, like it's a really big one.
it's one of
A4 size.
yeah BSB diaries.
Ooh. So, like, walk us through that thought process.
Oh, that thought process is basically like this. Like I was like, I'm a crazy person, so I might as well write down everything I do. I mean, I took photos of everything I ate for like, I'd say 8 months or something. So just everything. I bought like a little kitchen scale, so that kind of like.
Oh, nice.
So I used to like measure out how many. I still do. I measure out like how many grams of oats, because I take oats with my protein in the
I have to
shake.
try oats.
Yeah, yeah.
Oats pretty
So
good.
like I've
I
got
wanna
like a
try
spice
oats.
grinder, so I grind it down to like powder, and yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So I that kind of like meticulousness, even though I don't know if I'm that like detailed, but yeah. So I
it's
just
like, sounds like OCD to me.
yeah, I just
Not
write down.
really.
I just write down everything because I feel like if I write down everything, I'll be more honest with myself. So
It's just a way to keep yourself accountable.
yeah,
yes.
yeah, and I can see progress. Like I can see numbers going up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like I'd look like you know, I'd look at my workout now and the same workout a month ago and see like how many
difference,
how
yeah.
many more reps I got on, how many more sets I got on, how much heavier the weight is, or if I'm doing like low rep stuff, like
Yeah.
you know, if I do like 140 or something on bench or something, I write that down. I'm like, oh, was it clean or how I felt, that sort of stuff, and that's like little things that I can work on.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I'm still trying to perfect like a good routine. Like again,
Did
this
you come up with your routine on your own as well? Like, did you go through the same process as the dieting?
yeah, like I
Like, you
basically
figured it out
yeah,
on your own, or
yeah,
you've been figuring out as you
Yeah.
go along?
yeah. So like I'm not really trying to do like a bodybuilding style sort of thing. So
It's more like powerlifting.
yeah, powerlifting, like low rep stuff, high intensity. Really trying to work on like my bracing and
Right.
getting like all muscle activation and feeling
Yeah,
everything.
the
There's
technique.
there's a lot of good like
A
YouTube
smart
channels.
way to lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good YouTube channels like Elite FTS and Mark Bell's Power Project, and they go through all of that stuff like just being mindful of everything. Like even if you're doing light weights, treat it like you're doing heavy weights. So
Yeah.
you brace yourself. Really try to feel like if you're squatting, like the bend in the hips and the knees.
Nice.
And, like feeling your hips push through at the bottom, and then like snapping yourself back up, and just trying to like be mindful of that. And, I realized that like my posture and stuff is not like everyone's got like different like bone lengths.
Yep.
So you can't really like follow someone else's form to like a T, and
Yeah.
you really
Yeah.
gotta feel
Yeah.
it out your own self.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, a lot of little tweaks, like really feeling how my body feels and stuff like that, and then writing that stuff down, so like it gives me something to work on.
Do you review it like at the end of the year or something like that?
No,
Or-
no, I don't really. It's more like because before I go in, I'll sit in my car
Yeah.
and I'll just like write down what I'm doing, and then I'll look back like a month or
Oh,
like
nice.
2 months ago, just to see where the numbers are at, and then I'll write out
Yeah.
the same workout, and then I might tack on like 10 kilos on.
Yeah.
on
How does
each.
that make you feel?
It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Like really at the end of the workout, because I mean, like after a workout, you get that high anyway
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the pump, from like just like endorphins or whatever being
Yeah.
released
Yeah,
from
yeah.
exercise, and then like seeing the numbers on top of that, like it's just like a cherry on top,
Nice.
and you definitely feel like different kind of confidence. Like you carry yourself differently.
Yeah.
Especially when you start like hitting numbers that you really didn't think you would, and then you like reassess like your old goals. You're like, oh, like at first I was like, oh, 100 kilo bench is it for me, and I'll be happy with that. And then I'm like, no, I want to get like 120. And then you get 120, and they're like, no, I want to get 140.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, man, might as well try like a 180 or something. Like,
Nice.
you know. And see
What
if
are your numbers now? And they like the big three: squat, deadlift, and bench.
Squat like full depth, 140. So it's about the same as my bench, but bench, the spotter had their hand on the bar, which I didn't like, so I don't really count it. But I can do like 130 clean, so
nice.
130 bench. Deadlift, you were there. I did 210.
Yes, sir.
Off the floor.
So good.
So yeah, like.
And it was just like what, a couple of months ago you were just struggling with 180.
Yeah, 180.
Yeah.
And now I'm ripping out like 170 for 3.
Progress is addicting.
I know. And it's like, so you like after work, you get there and you're like, okay, you open up that whole thing and you see where you're at in like another space like the gym.
Yep.
You know, and like for that time that I'm in the gym, I don't really think about anything else except, you know, what I'm doing there.
Yeah.
And trying to beat the numbers and, you know, tack on more.
So like, how do you feel compared to who you used to be? Like that overweight person, comparing who you are now to who you were then? Like, what's the main difference that this whole diet and fitness journey, how does that make you feel? Or like how do you see yourself now?
Because like, honestly, when you're like really overweight, there's like little things. Like, it's like sitting on this kind of like a plastic chair. Honestly, I'd be worried I'd break it, or like
I am worried I'll break it.
yeah, like stuff like that. Like looking for clothes.
Yeah.
Like going shopping. Like cause in my mind, like I feel like clothes won't fit me. Like I'll look at a pair of pants and like, cause like even though I lost the weight.
Like today, like today when you're going shopping.
Yeah, like right now, if I went to a store and I saw like size 34 pants, like I'm a size 34. I'm a size 34, and I'd be like, I can't fit into that. Because like when I was big, I never really went shopping, or if I did, it would only be in like the big section of the like Target or Kmart. So I'd like look at like size 44, 46, like stuff like that. So like in my mind, like walking by like a nice shirt or some nice like pants or trousers, I wouldn't even like, and I still like don't really
think twice about it.
Yeah, like I just walk straight past it, like that's not gonna fit me.
Yeah,
I'll keep going.
I feel the same way sometimes. Like I'm getting, because I used to be really skinny, and then I went really big, and then that mindset was still there. That I was like, oh, because people would tell me I'm big, and then I was like, no, I'm not. Because like, it's just like there's a residue in your mind that like, so it took me a while. And then I'll see myself in a photo, it's like, oh wait, wait. What? So it's like it took me a while for me to just like for my mindset to be like, okay, no, this is actually your body weight now, and this is how you look.
Because you physically you lose the weight, but up here you're still the same person. Like I still like especially like getting on a plane now, like sitting in economy. It's like because I'd like get in the plane, like I'd sit in my seat. I'd wait for like the plane to take off, and then I'd lift up the armrest because I was so wide. Like it would like because like the whole time I'd sit there, I'd like rub into the armrest, so I'd have to lift up the one in the middle just so I could like spread out a bit in the seat. But now like I go in there, I'd sit. It was
and
like
it still surprises you
because like the last time I got on the plane and because I didn't travel like the whole time. I was like
during the weight loss.
Yeah, during the weight loss, and then like I got on a plane like. Last year, like middle of last year, and I don't know, not middle, towards the end. I think I went to Kokopo, and I went and I sat in the seat. No, I went to Leh. I went to Leh actually the first time around August, and I went and sat in the seat, and like it was different, like because like I wasn't rubbing up against anything. I was sitting in the seat, like there was space in front of me. I could put my bag underneath, like I wasn't trying to like position myself like that like sort of waddle. Oh my god, you know I was happy the whole flight. Like, I didn't care that it was delayed. I was just happy to be like sitting in like a single seat, you know. It was life changing.
That's like the little things that just make life worth it. Like you just don't realize it. It's the little things and the little changes. I think those are the things that really motivate you if you are embarking on a journey like this. This is those little changes that you notice in yourself that just like I don't know, it gives you a certain kind of high. It's like that nobody else can take it away from you. Because it's earned, like you earned it, like you had to go through all the hard work, put in the hard work, and
I mean, it's like a bonus you didn't know that was there. I didn't even know that, until like I actually sat in the seat and like for like 10, 15 minutes I was like, it was this bliss, like it was just pure. Like I was like, wow, because like the whole time I was flying, like when I was, because I've been big this whole like for forever, like as far as I'm concerned, like and then sitting in a plane, like it was like okay, like this is good, this is nice. This is nice. Is this what everyone else is like? Yeah. Are you sitting in your seat too? It's like, because I'm sitting in mine. And like, is your armrest up? No. Yeah. Like, I keep my armrest down too. Like, we're the same.
Yeah.
Like,
but then, like, it's like when you go through something like that, or when you start bettering yourself, you see how beneficial it is. And you just want everybody else. You want it the same for everybody else. Really, I think selflessly. Like you would want to help someone else achieve the same results without trying to get anything in return, because you've given yourself that like put all that hard work, and you've given yourself that satisfaction to just become better. And then when you try to help someone else, it's not coming from like a very selfish place. Like what's in it for me? It's like, oh no, like I've been through that, and if this worked for me, like I know it's going to be work for you. Like what can I do to help, and what can I do to better you? I think it's a really good way to build a community or to help other people better themselves as well.
I mean, just looking for like-minded people.
Exactly.
Like everyone in the gym group. Like I would never have met them if I like. It's like a rabbit hole. Like it started with fasting, and then like because my dad like he wanted me to stop doing that, so he bought me a gym membership, and then I met all of you guys and. Like oh my goodness! Like we're just like reinforcing everything.
Yeah.
Like pushing each other on, hitting PRs, and it is like we're all like-minded people, like pursuing the same thing, self-betterment. It's amazing.
It's just amazing how when you decide to better yourself, life just aligns things. In that manner, like you just don't realize things.
It's just like a snowball effect.
Exactly, like it's just momentum, and then suddenly you meet like-minded people, and then opportunities come, and I don't know. It's hard to describe, but like it's just the law of attraction at work.
It's just, no. It's like it feels like everything's coming at the same time, and it's scary. Like,
no, it's interesting. I love it.
I mean, it's like a rush,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
is.
scary in a good way, but it's still scary.
Yeah.
Like not scary like seeing a spider, but scary like
if things would go wrong.
Scary like wow, like did that happen?
Yeah.
It's too much of a good thing. It must be.
Something
That's so scary.
is around the corner. It's like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
I think if your mindset is right, everything just aligns to
I mean, that's it. That's the next.
That's
big
what
thing.
I realized. You gotta get your mind right. If you're not right up here, everything you do would just fall apart. Like you'll be going through that loop.
Yeah. Which is interesting because I watched Free Guy, and the message of that movie is just it was like Kevin says he's just a video game character who's on the loop. And then he decides to just break the loop and become like the main character. He's an NPC.
Okay, non-playable character.
Excuse me.
Like you're the only person I know that saw that movie that way.
Yeah, I watched it. I was like, oh, love it. It's just like what what Rafidi. It's just like he lives his life, as an NPC, and then he meets a girl who's a character, and then the main character. And then he just decides to be like, oh, I want to become the main character without realizing that it was inbuilt in his code. So it's interesting. It's an interesting message they're trying to tell. Is that you can just, like at a moment, you can just change your life with just a decision.
With just one decision, you can change your life.
But the thing was that, like the thing that I find interesting about that, sorry, spoilers if you haven't watched Free Guy, we're kind of ruining it for you. I'm sorry, Jerry Wheels. Yeah.
It's cool. You haven't watched Free Guy?
Yeah, but same to those of you who haven't watched Spider-Man No Way Home, like you guys deserve all the spoilers in the world. Anyway, but like the interesting part that I really love about that movie is that he's just not any NPC. It's always been inbuilt in his code to be like his code was written by like the other game before the game that he lives in was built upon a game that was built like made from a previous game.
It's a previous version or something.
And then like they kind of repurposed all the characters. So he's the one that has like his code was like an AI, artificial intelligence. It had the ability to think for itself. But he kept living in this loop until the girl triggered him. So it was always inbuilt. And like you think about like humanity and you think about our purpose like on a grander scale. And like you think of people and our purpose and everything. It's like we're all inbuilt with something, and that part of us won't come out until we just decide to recognize. And it's like, I don't know, it was like a very interesting concept.
That was exactly how I saw that movie. I was like, wow. Like you can
like your life can just be on a loop and you just do that, and you can be so unsatisfied, or you can, I mean, if you can be happy, it just, your life always occurs in a cycle until you decide to just change it. And it's always a change of mindset that just, and then everything, like all the opportunities just opened up for that character. It was a funny movie, but it had a very deep
Have you watched that
message.
movie?
No, I don't know, but Ryan Reynolds is the man.
Yeah, it's kind of like Westworld as well. Season 1, I mean, the other seasons are crap, but season 1, Westworld was, I'm not a big fan of season 2 and season 3. But season 1 was really good.
Oh, they kind of went on a tangent.
Yeah. Is he going and coming back, or is he going and going for good?
Yo! Hey, Robbie, is Dave leaving? And then he'll come back. Alright.
Alright. Bye, Davudu.
Turana.
Shout out to Davudu.
Yeah, okay, so going to the last thing that we wanted to talk about. David Goggins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, mate.
Round of applause to see.
Wherever C is.
Snap.
Shout out to C.
Shout out C, yo.
Yo, C.
He's at home with his family, so.
Yeah,
The last time he'll be with them.
Oh yeah, probably he deserves it.
Peace.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, we'll just put up a screenshot. See the guest that was on the other
Previous week.
last week.
Yeah.
He shared an Instagram story and said something from Goggins' book, right?
Yeah.
You can't have
Boat Crew 2.
Boat Crew 2.
And then Goggins shared it on his story.
Ooh.
And we found out this morning.
We found out this morning.
And that was like,
It gave me another adrenaline rush.
that was the first thing I read when I woke up. Like I woke up and I saw the group text. Because we're all in a group text.
Yeah, we're on a
That's
group chat.
filled with nice stickers and gifs. It's a fun group. Anyway, but yeah, that was the thing that I woke up to. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to comprehend when, especially for C, like C he has to be overjoyed.
Yeah,
He has to be
overjoyed.
just,
Like that's the thing, like how life starts to align. Like, you know, you start talking about, like C was talking, like C models his life after David Goggins, and he quotes and he lives and he attributes all of his change, you know, not just his weight transformation, but he's also how he lives his life now 100%. To Goggins, and then 100%. Just for him to just reshare the story, and then it's just a testament as well to like all the hard work you're putting into this podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know, man. Seriously. Small wins, but man, this is
small
huge.
wins is big, bro. Like, I was just losing my mind when I saw that. Like, when C mentioned it, I was like, no way. So
exactly.
I went on Instagram like that.
Did we all go on Instagram the same time?
I went on Instagram to see.
I did. I was in church and I saw it. I had my hands up. Like, seriously, I was like, ooh.
Oh my god, I was like, it gave me, so I was trying to export a clip in the morning when like the message came. I was like, so I did a video of myself recording the moment. I was like, you're gonna remember this is highlights.
This is next level. This is
that sort of stuff. But it was nice.
This is ushering the breakthrough to the next level.
But it's nice. I'm so proud of all of us. Honestly, I couldn't have done this without
We're all proud of you for taking the initiative to. I keep telling you, take ownership of it because it's yours.
It's you.
I feel I still have that imposter syndrome in me. Like I feel like it's I don't know.
That's our discussion. Both of us are gonna sit down. We're gonna really break down the imposter syndrome.
Honestly, like you feel like you're doing something, but then you're like, is it me? Or do I deserve it?
Am I supposed to be here? The other guy was way better. Why isn't he here? Why am I here?
Yeah, but that's that's the problem. Not the problem. I think that our minds are so tuned into negativity that we always see our weaknesses and we always see what is wrong. And it takes you have to train your mind to focus on the positive and focus on what you're actually good at. because though focusing on weaknesses keeps you like humble and makes you work harder, you have to celebrate your strengths as well. There are good things about you that make you you, and you have to celebrate that. And I think that's a balanced life.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what we're eating today, because we're celebrating.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to break my fast. How long have I fasted? Oh, 21 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Good
you
stuff.
in addition
Next
to
time,
that,
21 days.
Hey, I'll take you up on that, man.
Yeah.
go for it. Go
Definitely.
for it.
Slowly. I'm trying
Oh,
24 hours. I'm like 3 hours away, but 21 hours. That's the far furthest I've come.
Set yourself up for success. Plan a really busy day
Yeah, sure.
where you just like full editing or whatever, and then that's it. Like that will take you off your mind. I think that's a really good strategy.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna just vlog everywhere and then record all of that and then edit the whole night.
Idiot.
My mind is switched.
Oh, bro. There's all this stuff like flow state. Have you heard about flow state?
Flow
is that?
state. No.
Flow state is like you know how they say people get in the zone.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like how like they're just so focused and locked in on one moment or one thing or one task that
In that
everything
moment
else
you
just
just-
falls away, and it's like time slows down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's like really like high level like sort of like mindset sort of training. It's not really mindset training. I mean, you can get into it if you're like really like into something. Like if you're playing a video game
Yeah.
and like you're locked in.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, where did 3 hours go? You know.
Yeah.
It's like you were saying one more game. It's already like 5 o'clock in the morning. You gotta go to school.
Yeah.
You gotta go to work.
In the zone.
Yeah. And time just flies by, and
It's
that's
just like this here. We're in the zone right now, so we just
Yeah.
we just carry on. They bring out the food and they're like, "Stop talking, guys." So I think we'll cut it here. Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, in agreement?
It was good.
That
was
good.
good.
Good talk. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
No worries, man.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
guys.
Always a good pleasure. Always a good talk.
Hi, Florence.
Ooh.
Okay. Cheers, guys.
Signing out.
Yeah.